traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1352nd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and of course that would be me. Good evening, traders. This video coming to you on a Tuesday evening for Trading Wednesday, August 5th, 2015. Traders, I'm about as tired as I look, so we're going to make this video quick. Futures trading, if you don't know this, you should, is extremely risky because a substantial financial loss is certainly not suitable for all traders. You need to have money to burn these days to stay in this arena. But if you know about placing your stops first, and a stop is your best friend, and if you've got risk capital and you want to act like a professional, I've got a video for you. You come on down to livewithoscar.com. Come into my free chat room, and I'll help you understand the charts the way I'm about to show them to you in this video. What is on the board? For trading August 5th, which is a Wednesday, NASDAQ, S&P, Dow, usual suspects, Russell, starting off with a red OMNI. And I will say, traders, how about a round of applause for the crazy OMNIs this week so far? My goodness, OMNI has just been nailing the markets. Now, head down, nose to the grindstone, on to the next trade. I get that completely, so let's just move forward. We've been blessed. We are looking at tonight's video the same way we looked at last night's video. We're going to speak about U.S. indices and gold part 2. So it's U.S. indices and the gold part 2. Traders, I'm going to show you a couple of charts now that basically are an update to what we were looking at last night to show you what should happen for Wednesday in the indices and in some metals. I don't want to take too much of your time. I do want to tell you that I've got a couple of seats left open for this September's Omni Camp. Omni Camp is a 4-day session held live here in Las Vegas. I am at the helm, and I teach you how to call Oscar's Market Navigational Indicator, the Omni, for yourselves. If you like the calls that you see, if you like the analysis I put forth in these videos, if you would like to learn this craft for yourself, come on down to livewithoscar.com, click the OmniCamp banner, fill out the application, and I will personally call you to qualify you for a seat. If you'd like, you can call the office at 702-629-4755. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts.
My name's Richard. I'm from Brisbane, Australia. I came to Oscar's course for the reason that he offers something that I have not seen before, a practical approach to trading and you know, the nitty-gritty of trading, which no one else will actually show you. A lot of people throw out a lot of theories. Most of them don't actually work, and you know, his practical approach actually works. His name just popped up in a web page, and I started watching his shows, his YouTube videos. And after a while, I realized that, you know, his calls are very accurate, and he, you know, gives so much wisdom. I thought, no, I need to hear this, you know, one-to-one basis.
I expected nothing because I didn't know who Oscar Carboni was. So I read something on the internet, and I closed it. And I said, okay, first I want to do the Omni Camp, and then afterwards I make my opinion about it. And it was much more than I could imagine.
I heard about it in Holland from some traders who had a chat room, and they all chatting about you have to watch Oscar Carboni, he's great, and you watch his videos. And then I watched one video and I was interested, and then I came here.
I would recommend the OmniCamp to anyone who wants to learn to trade. It's a system which is simple. Anyone can learn to use it and be successful if they put the time and effort into it.
Yes, I would recommend Oscar to everyone. It's perfect.
This is what I can tell you. Invest in yourself. By coming to OmniCamp is the best investment ever.
Okay, traders, the first chart I'm going to show you this evening is the emini S&P daily bar. You've seen the exact same chart in last night's video, and this is what I wanted to point out to you. It used to be a time where once you hit the OMNI average, the OTAPMA, Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average, once the S&P hit it, it would take about 25 days before it came back and hit it. Then it came down to only 22 days. Then it took 8 days. Then it took another 8 days. Now it's only been 4 days. And this is what happened on Tuesday. We got under the average and settled down here. That is still bearish. That calls for the red arrows, the red Omni, for trading, at least at the onset of trading on Wednesday. This chart was in last night's video. I told you we have a bear flag in the NASDAQ, and bear flags generally will push the market lower once they break. Here was Tuesday's bar. Below the flag, the top hit the top of the bottom of the flag, top of the day. Then it came down and hit right here. And if you ask me, that looks like another sell signal to me, right? There's a bear flag. We're coming out of it. Let's see what we get there. Then we pull up the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This is key. The 200 bar moving average. Fund managers across the globe key off of this. They generally call this a buy signal, this a sell signal. When you're above it, they buy. When you're below it, they sell. Well, what happened recently, and I'll show you, usually once we hit it, we get away from it and stay away. Well, we hit it, got below, came back up. It didn't take very long, got below it again, came down, came up very quickly, created a flagpole, created an Oscarism called an F flag, broke down out of the F flag, and is now sitting here. So, point being, it did not get back above the average and take off. It tried to get above the average, ended up settling lower that day, and now we're down here. That is also bearish. Let's keep our eyes on the downside, at least to start the day off on Wednesday. Then you've got the Russell 2000. What is that? Some sort of a weird Oscarism F flag backwards. It's just strange, but it is a form of a bear flag, and it looks like the Russell will take out the bottom of that flag. You are below OTAPMA, and once again, when you get above it, usually you dance above it for quite some time. It got below, it got back above, created an F flag like the one I just showed you in the Dow chart, broke under the average, created another bear flag now, and looks bearish to me. For now, for day trading, we've got to start off with a bearish posture in your U.S. indices. Then we've got gold. The weekly we'll start out with first. Traders, I've been showing you this chart for so many months, probably almost 2 years now. It has given us fantastic trades in the gold. We called the top in gold officially right around here at 1680. We called for the market to break down to about 980 to 950. Since then, this is what happened, right? And we're on our way down, and we are this close to the 980, 950 mark. And believe it or not, these two little bars are representing a small bear flag in your weekly gold. Then we look at a daily. When you look at the daily, it's the same chart I showed you in last night's video, but the flag is expanding, bear flag or a pennant flag. The flag basically just opened up, and now it looks like this, but it's the same flag, just now getting bigger. And you are sitting right here on that flag. So we probably will follow those red arrows on the downside. And now, if you want to make a case for gold bottoming out and going up here, you'd have to think that this would be going up too, the platinum. The platinum is clearly in a bear market. It has been going down for a long time. It can't even get close to this average. It just runs away from it, right? It's been below it for a long time now. It's creating weird bear flags all the way down, all the way down. It's got these bear flags building. So I would imagine this will continue lower because you got some F flag building here now. Also bearish. If platinum is in a bear market and it's supposed to be worth more than gold, you cannot expect gold to be in a bull market. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own analysis. I'll see you all at livewithoscar.com. So, traders, you've seen the chart. You've got my technical argument for why we're starting off with the red Omni. That was my presentation of U.S. indices and gold part 2. Traders, I hope these videos are helping to keep you in tune with markets, how to use technical analysis. You just seen the OmniCamp video. If you would like to be part of the next OmniCamp, which is this September, remember, come on down to livewithoscar.com and speak to me. I'll be more than happy to qualify you. Traders, that's it. I'm getting out of here. I'll see you all at the site. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll. I'll see everybody at livewithoscar.com. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.